This is Pastor Bob. I'm here with my good friend Jayson Sherlock. Jayson, it's a little cold out here tonight.
It's a little nippy.
Yes, we are standing in Switzerland. It's probably below freezing, I would think, right now.
You think? Yeah, it could be.
But I said, Jayson, are you cold? And he said, no, I've been to Norway. And that's cold, isn't it?
It's cold.
That's colder. Yes. Well, Jayson, I wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on in Australia. Because, when you think of heavy metal, you think of, well, when you think of Australia, you think of probably Mortification, you think of Horde,
Yes.
you think of Paramecium.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of other bands, though. Or are there? Tell us what's going on in Australia.
Well, to be honest with you, Pastor Bob, it is a little difficult to get a nail on exactly what is happening in the Christian metal scene in Australia. I mean, there are some really good bands out there. A few of them would be Great Forsaken.
Okay,
They're
right,
a really
right,
cool
yes.
band from Perth. They're really great friends of mine, Vaughan and the guys. Of course, Mortification are still kicking on,
Yeah, they sure are.
stronger and stronger than ever. I'm so proud of
Amazing,
Steve
isn't it?
and the guys.
I know,
Absolutely.
that's great.
I love Steve and Lincoln and Andrew, and they're just doing an amazing job.
Yes. And you started in that band.
I did, yes, I did, way back when, yes, yeah. It was a lot of fun back in those days.
Absolutely.
We certainly had a lot of fun on tour, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely, the three of us boys. Yes, definitely. But yeah, no, look, Australia has a lot to offer with regards to extreme music, and there's a lot of great talent out there. And it's just we've really got to tap into it and really start to revive it again. Because back in the early '90s, there was a plethora of bands. There was Mortification, Paramecium. We had Deracination as well. Discarnated, which was the band that Rowan Harm, and the vocalist for Virgin Black.
Okay, yes, right.
He founded.
We had Virgin Black here a couple years ago, actually.
Yeah, they
Great
are
band.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, they are.
Band.
They are.
Amazing band.
Right.
And so there are, and of course there was a band called Scourge Flesh, which was a very awesome band from Western Australia. My very close friend David Kilgallen and his brother Todd. They were incredible, and which turned into Burial Grounds, which was very, very cool. So look, there's a lot of good stuff happening out there. But we really need to start to rev it up and ramp it up, I think.
You do.
Yeah.
Now, what's going on? The only big festival that I'm aware of is probably Parachute, which is New Zealand, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Anything like that that's happening in Australia? Any metal festivals around?
Not so much metal festivals, really, Pastor Bob. There's mainly, I'm not sure whether they're still doing Black Stump Festival anymore
right.
In
I haven't heard
New
anything
South
about it for a
Wales.
while.
Yeah, of course, Mortification recorded our live Planetarian album back in '94, I think it was, or '93, at the Black Stump Festival.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
You do know that's 20 years ago.
it's very, very scary. It's very scary. I think Pastor Bob's got some serious competition with the grey hair here.
No, you're looking good.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you very much. You're too kind. But I mean, as far as some really extreme Christian technical death metal is concerned, I'm putting together a band with my very good friend Sheldon DeCosta, who's good friends with Jeff Lewis, who plays in Sympathy.
Yes. Now, tell us about this. This really sounds exciting.
I'm really looking forward to it. We're pretty much 95% there. We've got most of the material written. We only have another song to go. We've got most of the lyrics written as well.
Good.
Look, it's going to be in the vein of some very, very brutal secular bands, Suffocation, Cannibal Corpse, these kind of bands. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's kind of going to be taking a few steps beyond where we were at with Scrolls of the Megaloth, Mortification. So very technical, very, very heavy and brutal, and it really is quite current. There's a current death metal scene at the moment called Slam. Death metal. Have you heard of that? Some great bands out there making this Slam death metal style, and it's a really exciting style, and I love it. A lot of the younger guys are getting into it, and me, an older guy, getting into it as well. But we're so inspired by those guys, and we really want to push the envelope and put some really great Jesus honoring lyrics in there.
But Jayson, you've never pushed the envelope before.
Yeah, it could be. I could be branching into something new, I think. Maybe.
You know, there was a day
Just to be different.
when you would say, who is the most brutal Christian metal band you can think of? And the answer was always Horde.
Yeah, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And you're still pretty much there. It's pretty brutal, pretty
Thank you.
on the edge, wouldn't you say?
I think so. Yeah. Well, it certainly takes a lot of life out of me each time I perform. That's for sure. I think I probably, lose 10 years of my life with each performance.
You think?
So I think I better start one.
Or giving you 10 years. It's a workout.
Could be. That could be too. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I feel quite invigorated after each show, coming out in the snow and. Yeah, but no, I love it. I love playing extreme music, and it's so close to my heart, and it's just, I think I've just been born into metal.
I think you have.
I'll die loving metal too. It's just a part of who I am.
So, what is your vision for Australia? What do you want to see happen? Because you have a heart for your country, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think. It's just about time that we took over the world, really.
I know.
I think that we need to take these American guys and pit it up against
show them
the
how
best
to play.
of them, I think. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think we could be ready for a stoush maybe one day.
I think you're right.
But look, I think that we are such a great country, and we do have such a lot to offer. And,
yes.
And look, the world really is becoming a smaller place.
Yeah, it totally is.
Technology and the internet and and
it gets real small.
Absolutely, yeah. But sometimes it is hard to, to remember that Australia has so much to offer when the world is shrinking, And I feel so connected with yourself and with the guys, and but look, we're a little country world.
Not so little.
Not so little, but we're an island, and we definitely have a lot to offer, and I'm really excited about the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
So, good days ahead.
Absolutely.
You got some good plans. You're still going strong.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And loving every minute of it.
That's so great.
For sure.
Well, folks, if you haven't listened to any of those bands we're talking about, everybody here knows Mortification. You guys started something pretty big there.
Absolutely, yes.
You've heard of Horde, you've heard of Paramecium. I'm excited to hear what you're coming up with next.
The new band is called Revulsed, basically, because we are revulsed by what we see in the world. I'm revulsed by the just the things that happen, the injustice that happens, the corruption, the greed. It's too much, and it's destroying the world. So I really believe that there should be a change. So guys, check out Revulsed when you get a chance. Coming soon.
Amen. Jayson, God bless you.
Thank you so much, Pastor.
I appreciate what you're doing. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And just keep up the great work.
Thank you so much.
Great. And folks, pray for Australia. Some great things happening there. Check out the bands. And, if you want to hear some really brutal, heavy music, this is the guy. God bless you.